कैमरा पीछे लगा लो यार, पीछे उठो, कैमरा पीछे लगाओ.
Okay, so Vinay, we are going to wait for the bite to begin, but this is an interesting development. Would you see it as that? What do you think possibly could be happening? Do you think reaching out to Sharad Pawar, Supriya Sule types?
Well, Pallavi, this is really interesting, as you've said, and with the Pawars especially, one cannot predict what can happen from now on. But remember, this meeting comes at an important juncture, and the juncture is that the monsoon session of the Maharashtra Assembly is to begin. Remember, till now the NCP was had enjoyed the position of the leader of opposition. Now that there is a split, which both the factions do not call a split, they themselves claim that they are the original party. We are seeing that Praful Patel will speak any time now, but on that background, the fact that Jayant Patel was called back from the opposition leaders meeting at a time when the opposition is going to hold a press conference at 2 o'clock to talk about what is going to be the agenda for the opposition for the monsoon session, clearly indicates that there is certain strategy that the NCP would possibly like to mull behind closed doors with respect to what it will be doing about the leader of opposition position as well, and about the NCP's stance in the assembly session as well. Now remember, just 2 days ago, it was Ajit Pawar who had held a closed-door meeting with the Speaker of the Maharashtra Legislative Assembly about the seating arrangement, about the priorities, and how the...
Okay, Vinay.
आशीर्वाद घेण्यासाठी माननीय अजित-शरद पवार, माननीय छगन भुजबळ साहेब, माननीय सुनील तटकरेजी, माननीय धनंजय मुंडे, माननीय हसन मुश्रीफजी, माननीय दिलीप वळसे पाटील आणि बाकीचे सर्व माननीय मंत्री महोदय आणि आमचे भुजबळ साहेब सगळे आज इथे यशवंतराव चव्हाण सेंटरला आम्ही आज इथे यशवंतराव चव्हाण सेंटरला आम्ही वेळ न मागता आम्हाला समजलं की आदरणीय पवार साहेब इथे चव्हाण सेंटरला कुठल्या मीटिंगच्या निमित्त आलेले आहे. आम्ही सगळे आज आलो. सर्वांनी नमस्कार पाय पडून आम्ही आशीर्वाद मागितले. सोबत आम्ही सगळ्यांनी साहेबांना विनंती पण केली. आमच्या सगळ्यांच्या मनामध्ये त्यांच्यासाठी आदर तो आहेतच. पक्ष राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेस पक्ष एक संघ कसा राहू शकतो त्यासाठी पण त्यांनी योग्य विचार करावा आणि येणाऱ्या दिवसामध्ये मार्गदर्शन सुद्धा ते करावं अशी आम्ही सगळ्यांनी विनंती केली आहे. आदरणीय पवार साहेबांनी कुठलीही प्रतिक्रिया दिली नाही. सगळ्यांच्या जे मत होता, जे आमचे विचार होते, जे आमची विनंती होती ते ऐकून घेतलं. भेटीनंतर आम्ही आता इथून परत जात आहोत. उद्यापासून विधानसभेच्या अधिवेशन पण सुरू होत आहे. सर्व मंत्री अजितदादांच्या नेतृत्वामध्ये उद्यापासून आपापल्या विभागाची जबाबदारी विधानसभेमध्ये एक मिनिट. आज हम सब लोग हमारे सबके दैवत, हमारे आदरणीय, हमारे नेता शरद पवार जी साहब को मिलने यहाँ पर यशवंतराव चव्हाण सेंटर में माननीय अजित दादा पवार, माननीय छगन भुजबल जी, माननीय दिलीप वलसे पाटिल, माननीय हसन मुशर्रफ जी, माननीय धनंजय मुंडे, माननीय सुनील तटकरे जी और सभी हमारे बाकी के भी मंत्री और हमारे उपाध्यक्ष झिरवड़ साहब सभी आज यहाँ पर आदरणीय शरद पवार साहब मौजूद हैं, ऐसा हमको मालूमात मिली। तो हम श्री अजीत पवार साहब के बंगले पर बैठे थे, तो जैसे ही हमें समझा कि यहाँ पर साहब बैठे हैं तो हम सब लोग यहाँ पर बिना पवार साहब को सूचित किए हुए यहाँ पहुँचे। आदरणीय शरद पवार साहब के हम सब लोगों ने प्रणाम करते हुए आशीर्वाद उनसे मांगे और उनसे विनती भी की कि उन्होंने हम सब लोगों की जो एक इच्छा है कि राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी एक साथ रहे और मजबूती से आगे काम करे, इसके लिए हमने विनती की और साहब को ये भी कहा कि आप इस दिशा में अवश्य विचार करें। आदरणीय पवार साहब ने किसी भी प्रकार की प्रतिक्रिया नहीं दी, हमारी बात को सुना और उसके पश्चात हम सब लोग यहाँ से अब प्रस्थान कर रहे हैं। बस इससे ज़्यादा आज के लिए हमारे पास न कोई आपके पास न जवाब है न प्रश्न हम आपके लेने वाले हैं।
Okay, so Vinaya, what do you make sense? What sense do you make of what Praful Patel had to say?
Well, extremely crucial there, Pallavi. This seems to be a last-ditch attempt by those who have gone to try and convince Sharad Pawar, because at least that is what is the perception that they want to create, that if NCP has to stay together, then look here, the majority is with us, and that, at least now, relent, at least now given, and that is why we are here. That seems to be the perception that is tried to be built with this kind of a sudden action, a surprising action. As Praful Patel said, they had not informed Sharad Pawar, they had not told him that they would come, but soon after they came to know that he was at YB-Jawan, the entire, the ministry of NCP came in different cars and came in. In fact, I was speaking to some of the OSDs as well just a while ago. They said we had absolutely no whiff. All of us are kept behind. The security has been kept behind, and all the ministers sat in 2 to 3 cars and left for YB-Jawan without telling us a thing. So in some sense, what Praful Patel is trying to indicate through this is that tomorrow, once the assembly session begins, clearly the NCP doesn't have numbers as the leader of opposition position. Clearly that is why the Congress is going to claim it. But the NCP, at least through this, Ajit Pawar wants to tell Sharad Pawar that, there is no point in building up another fight and going ahead with this. Instead, please listen to us. Let NCP remain one single entity, and that is why we are all here. That is what Praful Patel said to the media.
Vinaya, very quick question before I go across to Yesha. I have noticed that Supriya Sule has not attacked Ajit Pawar. Is it also that Ajit Pawar camp feel that Sharad Pawar is a tall leader in Maharashtra and therefore he's someone who is needed by their side, so they don't want that break? If possible, they would work on a reconciliation?
Well, absolutely, Pallavi. In fact, it is one thing that, it is one mistake that the NCP led by Ajit Pawar will not like to do, and that is that to give the sympathy factor to Sharad Pawar at this age where Sharad Pawar says that he is going to travel and build up the party afresh. That is not the kind of confrontationist approach that the NCP seems to be wanting to take, and that is why on one hand we are seeing that an effort is going on to pacify him in order to show that, at least there is an outreach effort by this faction to tell him that, he should finally bless them and allow them to be a part of the government. Otherwise, the kind of confrontationist approach that Ajit Pawar had taken just a few days ago with his first public speech after the NCP split, this is a clear-cut difference and a moment of watershed really for the NCP, where it wants to show that it does not want to pitch itself against Sharad Pawar, it still continues to try and convince him, try to bring him on board, irrespective of whether he would do that or not is another factor. But the one